Artificial intelligence, or AI, has rapidly evolved from a futuristic concept to a tangible reality, permeating various aspects of our lives. One of the most remarkable facets of AI is its burgeoning capacity for reasoning, no longer confined to science fiction. AI systems are demonstrating an increasing ability to analyze information, draw conclusions, and make decisions that mimic human cognitive processes. This paradigm shift has profound implications for numerous fields, but perhaps none more transformative than mental health care. Mental health disorders present a formidable global challenge, affecting millions of individuals and placing a significant strain on healthcare systems worldwide. The World Health Organization estimates that nearly 2 billion people suffer from some form of mental health condition, with depression and anxiety ranking among the leading causes of disability. Despite the pervasiveness of these conditions, access to quality mental health care remains limited, particularly in low-resource settings. Traditional approaches to diagnosis and treatment often rely on subjective assessments, leading to inconsistencies in care and delays in receiving appropriate interventions. Deductive reasoning, a cornerstone of logical thought, underpins many aspects of human intelligence and finds a powerful echo in the realm of artificial intelligence. At its core, deductive reasoning operates on the principle of deriving specific conclusions from general rules or premises. In simpler terms, if the general rule is true, then any specific instance that aligns with that rule must also be true. Consider the classic syllogism: all men are mortal. Socrates is a man. Therefore, Socrates is mortal. Inductive reasoning, a cornerstone of scientific inquiry and human learning, empowers us to make sense of the world by identifying patterns, drawing inferences from observations, and forming generalizations, unlike deductive reasoning, which proceeds from general principles to specific conclusions. Inductive reasoning takes the reverse path, moving from specific observations to broader generalizations. This process often involves observing trends, identifying correlations, and formulating hypotheses that can be further tested and refined. Abductive reasoning, often described as inference, to the best explanation, represents a form of logical inference that thrives in the face of uncertainty and incomplete information, unlike deductive reasoning, which seeks to guarantee the truth of its conclusions, or inductive reasoning, which aims to establish probable generalizations. Abductive reasoning focuses on finding the most plausible explanation for a given set of observations, even when definitive proof might be elusive. In everyday life, we engage in abductive reasoning constantly, often without realizing it. Imagine returning home to find your house in disarray, furniture overturned, belongings scattered, and a window left ajar. While several explanations are possible, from a home invasion to a particularly destructive windstorm, abductive reasoning leads you to consider the most likely explanation based on the available evidence and your understanding of the world. Symbolic AI, often referred to as good old-fashioned AI, GOFAI, represents a foundational approach to artificial intelligence that draws inspiration from the symbolic nature of human thought. At its core, Symbolic AI seeks to represent knowledge and reason, using symbols, rules, and logical relationships, mirroring the way humans manipulate concepts, language, and formal systems to understand the world. Imagine a chess-playing AI that represents each piece as a symbol, the rules of the game as logical constraints, and strategies as sequences of symbolic operations. Neural networks and deep learning represent a paradigm shift in artificial intelligence, inspired by the structure and function of the human brain. Unlike symbolic AI, which relies on explicit rules and symbols, neural networks learn patterns and relationships from data through a process called training. Imagine a child learning to recognize cats, not by memorizing a definition, but by observing numerous examples and gradually developing an internal representation of feline features. Hybrid AI systems represent a pragmatic and increasingly popular approach to artificial intelligence that seeks to combine the strengths of both symbolic AI and neural networks, recognizing that neither approach alone can fully capture the complexity of human intelligence. Hybrid systems aim to leverage the strengths of each paradigm, creating synergistic collaborations that outperform either approach in isolation. Imagine a musician who blends the precision and structure of classical training with improvisation and emotional expression of jazz, creating a richer and more nuanced musical experience. Knowledge representation forms the bedrock of AI reasoning, providing the structural framework upon which intelligent systems organize information and code relationships, and ultimately make sense of the world. Just as a well-organized library catalogs books by subject, author, and title, enabling efficient retrieval of information. Effective knowledge representation enables AI systems to access, process, and reason about knowledge in a structured and meaningful way. Imagine an AI therapist equipped with a comprehensive knowledge base of mental health conditions, treatment modalities, and patient demographics, all interconnected through a web of relationships and rules that mirror the complexities of human psychology. Inference mechanisms serve as the cognitive engines of AI reasoning, enabling intelligent systems to go beyond merely storing knowledge to actually processing information, drawing conclusions, making predictions, and ultimately mimicking the cognitive feats of human thought. Just as a skilled detective pieces together clues, evaluates evidence, and formulates hypotheses to solve a case, inference mechanisms empower AI systems to navigate the labyrinth of data, uncover hidden patterns, and arrive at meaningful insights. Imagine an AI therapist that can not only access a vast repository of mental health knowledge, but also apply sophisticated reasoning strategies to analyze patient data, identify potential diagnoses, and recommend personalized treatment plans. Problem solving lies at the heart of intelligence, representing the ability to navigate complex situations, overcome obstacles, and achieve desired goals. In the realm of artificial intelligence, problem solving takes center stage as AI systems are increasingly tasked with tackling real-world challenges, from optimizing traffic flow to diagnosing diseases and even composing music. Imagine an AI therapist capable of not only understanding a patient's emotional state, but also devising a personalized treatment plan that considers their unique circumstances, preferences, and goals. The accurate and timely diagnosis of mental health disorders presents a significant challenge even for seasoned clinicians. Traditional diagnostic methods often rely on subjective assessments, clinical interviews, and standardized questionnaires, which can be time-consuming, prone to bias, and limited by the patient's ability to articulate their experiences. Moreover, the heterogeneity of mental health conditions, with their overlapping symptoms and complex interplay of biological, psychological, and social factors, further complicates the diagnostic process. The traditional one-size-fits-all approach to mental health care often falls short of addressing the unique needs and preferences of individual patients. Every individual's journey with mental health is unique, shaped by a complex interplay of genetic predispositions, life experiences, personality traits, and social determinants of health. Recognizing this inherent individuality is paramount in providing effective and compassionate care that empowers individuals to achieve lasting well-being. Chapter 14: Predicting and Preventing Proactive Mental Health Management. Traditionally, mental health care has often followed a reactive model, intervening only after symptoms have emerged and caused significant distress or impairment. However, this reactive approach often misses crucial opportunities for early intervention, potentially allowing conditions to worsen and increasing the risk of relapse. AI, with its ability to analyze vast data sets, identify patterns, and make predictions, holds immense potential for shifting mental health care from a reactive model to a proactive one, focusing on early detection, risk prediction, and preventive interventions. Chapter 15: Navigating the Complexities. While the promise of AI reasoning in mental health shines brightly, it's essential to acknowledge the inherent complexities and potential pitfalls that accompany this technological frontier. Mental health, by its very nature, encompasses a tapestry of human experiences, emotions, and behaviors that often defy simple categorization or prediction. The human mind, unlike a machine, operates on a spectrum of consciousness, influenced by a lifetime of experiences, relationships, and subjective interpretations of the world. Let's now discuss ethical issues that need to be considered. As we venture further into the realm of AI-driven mental health care, ethical considerations must remain at the forefront of our endeavors. The sensitive nature of mental health information, the potential for bias and discrimination, and the importance of preserving human autonomy and agency necessitate a cautious and ethical approach to AI development and deployment. Just as a physician takes an oath to do no harm, so too must we ensure that AI systems designed for mental health care prioritize patient well-being, respect privacy, and promote equitable access to quality care. The road ahead, a collaborative future for mental health. As we stand on the precipice of a new era in mental health care, the future shimmers with the promise of AI reasoning, illuminating paths toward more accurate diagnoses, personalized treatments, and proactive interventions. Imagine a world where AI empowers mental health professionals to see beyond the surface, to decipher the intricate language of the human mind, and to deliver care tailored to the unique needs of each individual. This is not a distant utopia, but a future we are actively shaping through ongoing research, ethical development, and a steadfast commitment to leveraging technology for the betterment of humanity.